High level baseball, cool destinations, pretty beaches, and pretty girls. That's the story of Summer League Baseball. Tennessee baseball has got plenty of guys, most of the returning guys, and even some portal dudes are out playing this summer. And I sat down the last probably hour and accumulated what I could find as far as stats go. You've got guys playing Appy League, Cape Cod League, out in the California League, and it's another Northeast League. Hunter High is playing for Martha's Vineyard up in that league as well. But lots of good baseball going around the country. When I look at it and I go through these, man, we've got some exciting things. I mean, with what Tennessee's building with this roster, and may be some guys I've missed here as well. But based on everything I've accumulated here, and I've come up with basically stats for every guy playing this summer that I was able to find on it. Make sure you hit that like, that share. If you have not hit that subscribe button, it is free along the way. And as you know, I pretty much give my feelings on things, whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong. Sometimes I go a little far with them. I don't apologize for it. It's my personality. It is who I am on it. When it comes to Tennessee baseball, you can damn sure bet I'm very passionate about Tennessee baseball, and that goes against any other program on the campus. Now, let's get to it. Lots of standouts, lots of guys standing out to me this summer. Numerous hitters, pitchers along the way. There's been some killer stuff that I'm able to see this summer. I've got to start with this guy. Because I've seen so many write this dude off. They already had him out the door after last season. They've already given the shortstop job to other people next year. But you know what, man? And this is my guy right here. I was on it last year with him. Yeah, kind of got what it was. What I like, though, Ariel Antigua is who I'm talking about here. A lot of people had him out the door after the season. I was really hoping that was not going to be the case, and I really didn't see the need for it, but the guy's going to want to play. A pretty well-known story is going into the national championship year, coming out of fall ball, he was your starting shortstop. He got hurt, and he's had trouble recovering from that as well. And he not only won that job because of his glove, he won that job at that point because they said he was hitting the piss out of it in fall ball as well. I've got to start with this dude here because, again, to me, what I'm thinking here, this guy's coming back on a mission. He went to Burlington in the Appalachian League. I don't know about pretty girls. There's definitely no beaches in Burlington. And, and I don't know about extravagant destinations. But this dude went to Burlington. He's playing. I'm not sure if he's still up there, if he's come back to Knoxville already. But as of right now, in the Appalachian League for Burlington, which is probably a top 3 or 4 collegiate summer league, on that. Ariel Antigua is hitting .549 with an OPS, which is a combination. You guys have heard me talk about that. On-base percentage and slugging percentage. He's got an OPS of 1.304. That is phenomenal. 1 home run, 16 RBIs, 51 at-bats, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. He is striking out only on average, once out of every 17 at-bats. I know the Appy League's not the Cape Cod League, but make no mistake about it, there are solid players throughout the Appy League. If you go look at those rosters, there are Power 4 guys spread throughout the league. Now, they're younger guys, but still, that means nothing, okay? That means nothing. There's talent. There's talent in that league. The fact that dude is doing what he's doing, I'm throwing this out here right now, all right? We'll come back. You guys can come back and correct me if I'm wrong next year. When we enter the 2026 season, we've heard all the talk about everybody else. Your starting shortstop in Knoxville is going to be for your 2026 national champion Tennessee Volunteers, Ariel Antigua. That's my guy for the summer that I'm standing out. Now, there's some big time stuff going on. Here's what I'm going to bounce around a little bit. I'm going to go to pitchers now. I've watched 2 of the 3 starts for Tegan Coons. Dude was on fire this summer. They're going to have a real hard time keeping him out of that Friday spot. I know a lot of people's wanting to give it to Landon Mack. Maybe he wins it. Who knows? I'm going with Coons coming back. Coons went to the Cape Cod League. He went up on a mission. 1-0, 13 1/3 innings. Only 2 runs given up. 20 strikeouts, 1 walk, a 1.35 ERA. And some of these guys that he's faced, if you go look at them, are dudes that I know. Jaron Advincula. I saw him smoke Stone Lawless up there. He's faced high-level competition. Hakopian, who went to Texas A&M, was one of them. These are just off the top of my head here. This dude went up there on a mission. He's back in Knoxville now. He's going to be with Coach Eberhardt, Coach Q, they say. I look for him to come into fall ball, and then next spring on a mission. You'll probably see him put another 15, 20 pounds on. It's kind of a rough estimate guess for me. That's going to be my Friday night guy next year. Now, I found this today, and I thought this was interesting. This is a guy coming back that doesn't get mentioned a lot. It's Nick Abraham. He was a true freshman last year. We saw him a little bit. He's one of 4 guys coming back. Coons, Krenzel, Anson Siebert, which Siebert, to my knowledge, is not pitching this summer, and he come off of arm surgery anyway, so they're probably easing him back right now. But Nick Abraham was freshman out of California, playing in the California League. He's got some pretty good numbers here, man, from the California League. 2-0, 11 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 13 strikeouts, no walks, 2.46 ERA. That's some efficient baseball. That's exciting to me because, again, the California League's a good league as well. Braden Krenzel in, I've got him 1-1, 11 1/3 innings, 6 earned runs, 9 strikeouts, 13 walks, 4.76 ERA. He had some good moments up there. I know he had some good outings too, but he's still a guy. I mean, we saw that combo last year of Coons-Krenzel, which was working for a while, and then they kind of went away from it. But could you see that combo out the gate on Friday nights? Coons-Krenzel, and then you can mix in a variety of guys with. I like it. I like that. I like that combo when they were working. It seemed like they really piggybacked well, or Krenzel piggybacked well off of Coons once he would come in on it. Bo Rudy, transferred to Kennesaw State. He's got 4 saves. He doesn't have any wins or losses. 9 innings, 3 runs, 11 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3.0 ERA. He's a guy I could see in that closer role next year for sure. I know that I saw that Brady Frederick, ETSU transfer, was supposed to be playing, but I went through every roster, guys that are active and inactive, and did not see his name. So maybe he elected to go to Knoxville for the summer. Maybe he went somewhere else that I'm not aware of. But I know he was, from what I had seen, he was supposed to be going to the COD League, but he's not up there. Evan Blanco, Virginia transfer, 1-0, 12 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 7 Ks, 6 walks, 1.50 ERA. If he makes it to campus, that's a big left-hander that we've got there. Really good. Really excited on that one. Now, again, I talked Antigua. I kind of bounced around. Normally, I would go pitchers first. I had to put Antigua first. I don't care what league you're playing in. You're playing against college players that are solid. I don't care if they're young or what. Even if it's JUCO guys, there's good players in JUCO. 549 is absurd. It is absurd on it. But some pretty good numbers here. And Levi Clark is one standing out to me. 323, 997 OPS, 4 home runs, 7 RBIs, 62 at-bats, 16 Ks, 9 walks. I mean, that's a K roughly 1 every 4 at-bats for a guy that kind of hits like with his type swing, his type, I guess, game, you would say. That's not too bad. That's not too bad on it. And that's kind of a norm if you look around here. He's stood out to me because just hitting the home runs average. one of the highest OPS in the whole Cape Cod League this summer. That's impressive. That's your top collegiate league. I don't think there's any doubt about that. That excites me for what he brings next year. Going to skip around a little bit. I'm going to come back to Cape Cod, but Blake Grimmer's playing out in California this summer. 367 average. They didn't have OPS on the stats on it, but 4 home runs, 16 RBIs, 49 at bats, only 6 strikeouts, 7 walks. I'm excited about Blake Grimmer's potential next year. You've got to find a place for his bat somewhere. We saw the pop, we saw the potential this year. Honestly, I would have liked to have seen him in more this past season, but again, hindsight's 2020 as well. Tyler Myatt, if he makes it to campus, people say they're pretty confident that he will, but a guy that puts up those kind of numbers in JUCO and he's draft eligible, I could see a team taking a chance on him. Doing really well in the Appy League, 333, 1.133 OPS, 4 bombs, 18 RBIs, 69 at bats, 16 strikeouts, 24 walks. Dude just gets on base. He knows how to get on base here. Stone Lawless was playing up there, 304 average, 838 OPS, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, 23 at bats, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. Henry Ford, if he makes the campus, he's going to be the key. He's going to be a big key to what this team does next year. The draft is, and appreciate, I can't remember who it was in the comments, correct me on this. The draft starts Sunday and goes into Monday as well, instead of Monday and Tuesday. I was wrong on that. I was off on my days with it. But it'll be Sunday. If we can get through Monday night, that's going to be the key with it. Henry Ford, though, for the summer, 267, 816 OPS, 3 bombs, 18 RBIs, 75 at bats, 18 strikeouts, a little over 4 to 5 at bats per strikeout. Not bad, 10 walks. Chris Newstrom was playing up there as well. Looks like a little bit of a rough summer, but again, it's top-notch competition. It's wood bats. Henry Ford, 267, that should tell you something. Newstrom, 152, 567 OPS, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. The fact that he went up there and kept battling, I think that says a lot as well. Jackson Walker, he'll be a redshirt freshman this coming year. He's starting to get hot in the Appy League. Started out a little bit slow, had a couple monster bombs, but keep seeing it seems like every night. Him with the double, a home run or something coming along the way. Average was under 200. It's up to 229. OPS is up to 736. 2 home runs, 16 RBIs, 83 bats, 28 strikeouts, 16 walks along the way. It seemed like the strikeouts were high early. Now, the average, the OPS and things are starting to go up. I think that's encouraging that he's making those adjustments along the way. Garrett Wright transferring from Bowling Green, playing in the Cape Cod League. Again, pretty good at bat coming in. A little bit of a rough summer numbers-wise. 211, 625 OPS, no home runs, 2 RBIs. Manny Marin had a rough one up there as well. He played for Brewster up in the Cape Cod League as well. 059 batting average, 259 OPS, no home runs, no RBIs, 17 at bats, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. And I think he left and went home or went back to Knoxville after it. He had a bit of a rough go at it, but that doesn't translate to next year by any means. There's been many of good players go to the Cape Cod League and for lack of a better term, get humbled along the way. And then the last dude I found, Hunter High, playing up for Martha's Vineyard. Again, I can't remember what the name of the league is, but I know the team with it. 158 average, no home runs, 2 RBIs along the way for him. So to me, what I like, Antigua, Clark, Coons, Abraham, a lot of your pitchers looks like have had good summers. Very productive summer. Even Krenzel, numbers a little up as far as ERA and walks, something to work on for him as well. And, you go out and play that top-notch competition, that helps you. But, guys like Clark, Ford, Grimmer, Myatt, Antigua, just I'm blown away by his numbers. And man, I want nothing more to see that dude come in and claim that shortstop job next year. And again, I'm going out on a limb now and saying he's going to be the guy at shortstop next year. And we're going to know why people have been high on him the last couple years with it. I'm excited about next year's team. And again, Sunday and Monday is going to be key. How many do we lose to the draft for next year? Something to keep in mind. We can sit here and talk about. I'll do a video sometime this weekend talking about what I'm thinking is going to happen based on what I'm reading and, based on just following this stuff for years too, how I see it playing out. Have a great rest of your Friday. This is Frank. This is the House of Orange. I'll see you when I see you.